So, welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today we're going to be talking about something very interesting to do with the future of Ark Survival Evolved. Now if you follow my channel for a while, you will know about Genesis Part 2, which is coming March 2021, and you will know that it is the last ever paid DLC for Ark Survival Evolved 1. Now look, that got a lot of people asking, saying, is that going to be the end of Ark? What's coming next? Because also, if you've seen some other videos, you will know that the devs said the only way they can keep Ark running at a sustainable sort of, income game is by releasing the paid DLCs. They've said they don't want to do microtransactions, they don't like that way, they like to work by releasing some content and people can just play it without playing, and then halfway through it says, oh, you need to pay $20 or something like that, which is what I really like about Wildcard. So there was loads of people asking questions, what's coming next? And there's loads and loads of things we are going to be talking about today, but just some of the main things that we know so far. Now, if you guys do get all the information you need to know in today's video, make sure to smash the like button. Let's go for over 600 likes on today's video. Seriously, when you guys show support, it really helps out the channel so much. And make sure to be subscribed if you're not subscribed already, so you don't miss out on all of your Ark Survival Evolved news coming into the future. So, this person was talking on because there's an app called Dodo Decks, and this is basically something you need to download if you play Ark Survival Evolved. It helps so much with taming and learning about creatures, and they basically put out a post saying, what is your hopes and dreams for Genesis Part 2? And then someone replied to Cedric saying, I hope it's not the end of Ark content. And he actually replied with a gif with a man laughing so much, which, is a pretty good thing to see, because obviously we kind of knew there was going to be more stuff coming for Ark Survival Evolved, but we didn't really have that confirmation about what the next step is going to be. And we don't know 100% what is going to be happening if that's the final last paid DLC, and, Wildcard need to release stuff to make sure they're financially okay. But there's a few things we're going to be talking about what's coming next. Now, we know in October 2020, which is next month, we are going to be getting TLC Phase 3, a Fear Evolved Halloween event. We also know that we are going to be getting the quality of life and balance sort of update and stuff, which can bring lots of stuff to the game. It's like a quality of life thing. It's actually brought stuff in from the S Plus mod, which is always very exciting. Now, moving into November, there isn't much content related, but we are getting the extra live stream, which is where they sometimes put the rates up when they reach sort of certain goals for this charity. And they also revealed to us lots of content on Genesis Part 2 and pictures and some of the creatures that come into the game. And then into December, we have your classic Christmas at Ark. You get a really cool Christmas event. They'll probably release some other type of content. So there's lots of downloads to be doing. We then know that in moving into 2021, we get Genesis Part 2, and then that left so many people saying, what's coming next? Now, obviously, Ark 2 has been talked about before, and they mentioned here, for Ark 2, we need to give players something new that they're not getting from Ark 1. Jesse, who obviously is one of the devs at Ark Survival Evolved, concludes, we're not quite sure about what that is yet, and we're not ready to talk about it, but we want to be unshackled from what Ark Survival Evolved is, and not have to worry about ruining its long history of dinosaurs and bases that players have had for over 4 to 5 years by making changes. That's a lot of baggage when you're going to make a sequel. It also frees us up to do new things with the IP and go into different directions like you see with Genesis. Now, this post is 1 year old, so or possibly even a bit longer than that. So that's very interesting, because now that Wildcard are going to be already well working on Ark Survival Evolved 2, and they've still got a few more years of content coming for the first one. So it makes you think, is that just what is going to be next? It is really exciting to think, because if they've mentioned they're not releasing any more paid DLCs for Ark for the first one, and they've mentioned they need them to keep the game running, then what else is it going to be? It's got to be Ark Survival Evolved 2. Now, considering there's loads of stuff going on about a really awesome Unreal Engine that's coming out for, I think it's Unreal Engine, the new update for it, and we've got the next gen consoles coming out. What a perfect time to release the sequel for the game. We also know that there's loads of sponsored mods still coming into Ark 1, which is like this simple spawners one. If we go into modding, we know from sponsored mods here, when we scroll down, there are loads that are actually in it. I think I clicked on the wrong one here. If you go to modding and then sponsored mods and then Ark sponsored mods, that should take us here. We've got Primal Fear, we've got Hope, a new, which is a map. We've got this wildlife mod. We've got the Ark Venture Park mod, which I think is going to be integrated into the game. I just have a massive feeling about it. And then obviously, like additional items for like role play. You've even got a zombie mod, castle, keeps, and forts, which is what's needed in the game for a while. And one of the longest serving sponsored mod, which is like more role play sort of mods and decorative things, as you can see, like a doctor's place there and goods, and you know, sort of making you sort of just, for a roleplay server, just giving you more ideas of what you can do with it and live a life in lots of different ways. So it is so exciting. There's so many mods and maps that can bring so much to Ark Survival Evolved. And obviously Olympus is a map that I've made a video on lots of times as well, which is what won the mod contest, and that could easily still come to the game for free. Now, it's still such a crazy thing to think about right now, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up about where the game's heading, what we know so far, and, you know, what could be the next step for the game. So obviously next I'm going to be leaving you the Olympus gameplay, if you guys haven't seen it already, which is a map which is just like Valguero. It won the mod contest, and then obviously Valguero came to the game. We've had Crystal Isles, and the last sort of hope for a map is mainly Olympus. It really depends whether we are going to be getting any more free maps after the paid DLC, or they're going to start teasing Ark Survival Evolved 2. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Enjoy the gameplay, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. As you can see, it's got its like, you know, little places to go. Like, it's got really good like sort of art around the map, which is what I like about it. It just gives a different sort of vibe look at this down here. We got I thought that was, for some reason, that T-Rex looked really small for a second. Wait, oh, they're all coming for us. I was thinking they were going to be, oh no, they are going to be having a fight. Should we help the T-Rex out? There we go, there you go, oh, there we go, I didn't mean to. We've got all ascendant weapons, so it's going to be doing a lot of damage. Now, this is obviously the sort of scorched earth part of every single modded map there tends to be. As you guys can see here, this is the red obelisk, which has collapsed in this area. And if we go around here, I think we can still get into the obelisk. Oh, I could be wrong, actually. I thought you could still maybe get into it from, like, another entrance. Maybe you can. I'm not 100% sure. There's actually some water down here that it goes into. It makes me want to venture into that water, but at the same time I don't know, because then I'm in creative mode and then it would take me out of creative mode. But yeah, so this is a really cool map, and the reason why you will see it's a cool map is we're going to go venture to the bosses and all of that, which you guys don't tend to get in these types of videos when I do these, like, you know, maps. But you will just see when we look around, this map, you know, that we've got right here could easily be an official one. Like, it's that far into it now. They've been putting years of work into this map, and it is just so nice. So if we carry on going over here, we've also got the redwood biome. It's a lot smaller than, because you can see water there's a lot of islands, and the redwoods are usually a lot bigger than this, but on this map, it's actually a lot smaller. And if we can obviously go around, you guys have seen the redwood biome for a very long time now. So if we just carry on going through, it seems to be, should we get rid of that Megalodon? Megalodon should not be spawning there. You guys will know this is a pretty safe area to spawn into. There's not much you're going to be facing if you're going to be playing on Olympus. So if we fly our way over here, is that another Megalodon? What is that? Oh no, that did not look like a bird for a second. It really didn't. You can stay away. You can get away from us. I didn't actually mean to shoot it there. That's my excuse. Actually, I definitely did mean to at least hit it once, and I just missed it completely. But yeah, so again, another nice small little island. Is that a Megalodon? Look at these Megalodons. We need to sort this out. Like, these Megalodon spawns, wildcard, I've never sorted out, so we just have to end up RPGing them to make them feel better. Actually, look, I didn't even kill it, and I kind of freed it a little bit. There you go. I did the right thing. So this part probably, is that Danon? Yeah, it is. Okay, so there's definitely some stuff on that island that you're gonna have to be fighting. If we move over to here, I wonder if this one's a bit more friendly. This potentially could be a bit more friendly. If we come over, there's just stegos. Pretty nice part of the map. Yeah, it's nice. But as we move on, we've got the snow biome, as there's always going to be on every single map. This is where the blue obelisk actually is. Wait, a Genesis Creek. What are you doing here, buddy? What are you doing there? You're stuck in the... Oh, it's coming for us. I didn't even know that the, Olympus had added Genesis creatures into this map. So obviously the blue obelisk, you're gonna have big space whales around. So that is interesting. Down here, is this a little cave? Oh no, this... Okay, so I suppose this is where you can get to the obelisk, and I'm sure there'll be a way to get to the red one. As we come further along here, you're going to see some pretty interesting stuff. Mount Olympus right in front of us there. Some other really cool designs. Again, some small little... I like when maps cut the, you know, a lot of the places off into islands, because it's just not... It's not constantly a brawl. You have to get across the water to get to each other. Over here, we've got nice... I thought this was where there was some lava, but I could be wrong. It's a very nice sort of design, and there's actually some wyverns around this area, so maybe this is real wyvern territory. I wouldn't come near me because I've got ascendant loot and I'm on creative mode as normal, so you're not going to win that battle. So you get some wyvern spawns over here. Over here, you've got a really nice, like, sort of, I don't know, Crystal Isles feel to it. It seems to be where there's, you know, there's going to be some Carnos. There's not really going to be too much to bother you over here. You've got some, Ravagers. Yeah, so you're going to have some of them over here, which aren't going to really be too bad. But, I mean, this one is taken, like, look how much, this one has been tanking the bullets on the Ascendant Rifle there. So, that's pretty interesting. I mean, it's not like the dangerous of danger zones, but I would like to build here. I think it's a nice area. So as we lead ourselves over here, I was seeing if all the spawns, is that exact, is this right, is this correct? Maybe the trees have all burnt down or something. We have got some really cool decor. Now this looks like it was once a volcano, which is interesting, where you can obviously come mine different things. You've got a gas vein here, you've got some obsidian here. So again, this is just going to be a place where you can really mine up stuff. Is that Phoenix, or is that just on fire? Oh, that's interesting. That is really interesting. Oh no, it's a golem. It's a rock golem. Like, but I thought for a second that was a phoenix. Maybe my screen's just glitching. Yeah, so that was a golem. That's probably something I should have probably expected to happen, but I just haven't seen one of these for so long. It's ridiculous, because you just don't expect. It has everything from every map. Like, it's just so strange. And as you can see over here, they've got some more Genesis creatures. They're really updating this map. Like, there's so much being added to it. Is that golem throwing rocks at us? Should we go over here and force tame this one? Why is he not? We're just gonna force tame you really quickly. Thank you. But as you can see, that golem wants a fight, so we're going to fight it. And should we instead of fighting it, because we don't obviously have any metal, should we just let it fight? Let them fight it out and see who wins. Go on. Go for it. Go for the fight. Oh, it's been attacked by everything. Let's help it out. Come get some. I don't want it hurt my own little friend. Spray at the golem. Look how they take so much damage. It's crazy. What if we RPG it? Come on, Magmasaur. See, that has got to do some... Okay, it's killed some other things. so powerful. They are so, so powerful. Is the other one attacking it now? It's taking some damage. I mean, I kind of did this video to explore the map, not to fight things, but I just got a bit carried away. Look, everything just fighting. This area is crazy. And sadly, our Magmasaur got destroyed by a lava elemental. Okay, so we at least now they're now in the map. So we're carrying on. That's quite a nice place to go. I like it. Obviously not an easy area to spawn, but it's a lot of fun. And then again, pretty much over here, a standard biome that you can build. And then we're gonna move into what we've been waiting for. Should we come over to this? I haven't actually. Oh wait, I haven't showed you all this. Mount Olympus we're on our way. Is that something that's like through the snow? Is that some? It looks like a big robot. And then another pretty standard biome over here by the. Actually, this is really nice. This part. There's a Spino over there. Is this a waterfall? Oh, you got a really awesome waterfall here. Look at this. Is there any way you can go in? That'd be nice if there was like any like sneaky entrances or something. But yeah, nice place to build. But we're gonna be moving on to what what you've all been waiting for. Once we get to the top of this snowy biome mountain, it's Mount Olympus time. One of the most exciting things I've ever had and ever used on a modded map before. You climb to the top of Mount Olympus and you get to this. Now you're probably thinking, what is that? And what I can tell you, that is, if we can get close enough without it attacking us, maybe I should get a spyglass just for the video. I should always make sure I've got a spyglass. I never seem to do it, get one ready in time. So we're getting our spyglass out, and this is Olympus owned the Centurion, level 1068. It's obviously in a form of a Giga. We've got lots of stuff. We've got an artifact you can collect here, city terminals, and it turns out into a massive fight. We're going to go and get involved in this, fight the Centurion, obviously not legitly, but we're going to start fighting it, and you will see how this is done, because you'll see its special attack. Look at it, look at it. I know it's like a bit of a, but it's got a lot of health, and all these little city terminal things will be coming along, helping you fight, and to beat this Centurion. Now, as you can see here, I love this Olympus like spawn area. It's crazy. I don't even know how much damage it's gonna, how many shots it can even. Yeah, it can. And these little guys will come after you as well, little scouts, level 520. I don't even know if this is going to be able to kill it. I really don't. I feel like we needed tech weapons for this. And look at the scouts coming after us. I just feel like we'll be spraying our whole clip on this thing, and it's just never going to die. Should we get the RPG out? I feel like I remember last time there was 2 Centurions here. I don't know whether they've updated it or changed it. Should we see what artifact we got in here? Artifact of the Destroyer. We are taking that, and a sword skin. You can use this skin. You can use this to skin the appearance of a sword, a noble blade, for obviously destroying the Centurion. Which we're gonna now whip out the RPG. We're just hoping it's gonna hurry it up a bit. I wonder what would actually happen if we tamed this thing. I kind of want to defeat it. I know, like, we're not defeating it legitly, but it just makes you wanna. It just makes you kind of want to see the stats of this thing, and if we even, I don't know. It's crazy. I mean, bear in mind, guys, this is an Ascendant rocket launcher here. Should we just do it? Should we just force tame it? There's no. By the way, if this ever came official, you would not be taming this thing. Like, there would be no force taming this. Well, legitly taming it. So we've just tamed the Centurion. We shouldn't be doing this. We're breaking mechanics. Look at the Centurion. Now, I don't know. Should we ever look at his stats? No, not our stats. Oopsie. I mean, it's got pretty high stats here. And this is obviously the thing that guards the whole of Olympus and the Tower of Olympus. Now, I want to find out if more start spawning, because what I remember from last time, more does start spawning. So if we, what are we looking to do? We are looking to options, unclaim. There we go. We've unclaimed it. That's not really the type of dino you'd want to unclaim, is it? It's after us again already. It is not happy. But yeah, you guys can see how awesome this map is. And I think something happens after you defeat it. That's what I really want to find out. So maybe, do we sit here and just keep throwing C4s on it? Oh no, we need to, I know. Why can't we just, oh well. I just don't know how much damage it's going to be able to take. Because should we just sit here? I should probably just completely, what's the word that I'm looking for? I should probably just, like, speed this part up. But we're doing some damage to it. Look at the... Come on! More power! Maybe we get a tech weapon in. Should we just get some tech weapons in? Let's do it. Where's the command? Give weapon set 3. Okay. We got it. Oh, it must have been... Oh, I suppose it's Ascendant Tech. But that is the end of the Centurion. I thought you would have had something inside of it, but I'm wrong. So as you guys can see, it is one hell of a battle. And obviously they're going to be adding so much more when this map does actually rebuild and hopefully one day come official. But we are going to end that here. I hope you guys did enjoy. This map is so much fun, and there's still so much more to be explored, even from my video. You can even see in the sky there, Rockwell is after us. But anyway, thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.